Hello, I'm Megan Schwitzing with the Real Women of Philadelphia, cream cheese that is, and I'm going to share a recipe with you that is very personal to me because it combines where I used to be and where I am now. It's the Agave-lime shrimp croquette. I decided to do something a little different, a little special, and combine some flavors that I've learned from the Southwest. And so combine those together. It's going to be very, very good. So to start a marinade, we need a 1/4 cup of lime in a big bowl, and to that you'll want to add some agave. And this also connects the East with West because when I was a lot younger, I would go to my mom's backyard and start eating the honeysuckle bush, and every summer I would almost strip that completely, just pulling out the little string and eating the honeysuckle nectar. Now, agave nectar tastes just like that. It's incredible. Okay. So you add about 1.5 tablespoons to your marinade. It's a starter. And about a teaspoon of parsley. I like to rub it a little bit so the little bits get smaller and it'll be easier to incorporate. Just a little bit more. About a pinch of red pepper flakes. Okay. And with about 1 tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of sesame seed oil. Use a sesame seed oil to add a little bit of nutty flavor to your dish, and also because the olive oil will kind of overpower the honeysuckle. Okay. Now, to this marinade, I'm going to add a pound of shrimp. This is the 50 to 61 count of shrimp. And because we're living out in the middle of a desert, I've unfortunately had to use some frozen shrimp. And if you ever find yourself in that predicament, I found that the trick to that is to keep them frozen until about 5 minutes before you use them. Run just a little bit of water over it and shell them while it's still kind of frozen. Now these have been deveined already. Alright, I've washed my hands and we're going to let that sit for a little while to marinate. And in this pot I have a whole 8-ounce bar of the Philadelphia cream cheese. We're going to heat that up on low. Add the other 1/4 cup of lime juice, and a little bit of kosher sea salt to taste, and just let that sit for a little while, and that'll melt beautifully. I'm going to start heating up my butter, about 2 tablespoons of butter in the pan as well. You can use like a non-stick cooking spray if you're trying, or non-fat cooking spray if you're trying to lose weight, or add more butter because you're beautiful just the way you are. Okay, our sauce is coming together, and it's time to add our shrimp. And with shrimp, you want to cook them until they're just pinching up and kind of curling up together. Let's just let that sit for a minute. Now with this sauce, you want to let it come together and only cook it until it is just melted. That looks great. Okay, those have cooked up nicely. That is so yummy. Okay, now we're going to drain the shrimp. Okay. I'm going to let these cool off a little bit, cut them up, and throw them in the sauce. What I like to do is take the shrimp, stack them, cut them, and then quarter them. So there's a bunch of little pieces. And toss them in the pot. Okay, now that that's finished, stir this all together. And then add a little bit of agave, about another tablespoon and a half. This is going to need to cool in the refrigerator in a pan, something that's kind of shallow enough to spread out. Just use what you've got around. Cover and chill for 20 minutes. While that was chilling, I went ahead and preheated my oil to 350 degrees and crushed another versatile product, Ritz crackers. And what we're going to do is take about a spoonful, big old spoonful of this mixture and put it in the Ritz crackers. Pick it up and gently put it in your hand. And you're going to press these crumbs. Try to get them tight onto it. And then if you feel any moisture, you're going to add more breadcrumbs, more cracker crumbs. Okay, now we're ready to fry our croquette. Just go ahead and put it into the oil. This is going to be so good. After that's done frying, you want to drain it on a paper towel, and if you need to, you can keep them in a 200-degree oven until you're ready to serve. I want to thank you for watching, and until we meet again, I hope that you get a chance to live and eat well.